Hello healers and health seekers, it's me, Ichoda, healing with medical medium information for 27 months now, I think. And it's time for What's Up Wednesday, and that is where I come here and I make a video talking to you about my healing journey and telling you what's been going on with me. You may have noticed that I did not make any videos last week at all. I didn't do a What's Up Wednesday and I didn't do anything else supplemental like I usually do. I have been in sort of a period of introspection and contemplation, and the noises you hear in the background are muffins and Pendleton playing. And you may hear some construction noises because there's all this construction going on the streets outside. So that's what I'm dealing with today. So I just have been in this period of just, I guess, quiet contemplation. I've been feeling really big feelings coming up to be healed, and I just have been feeling them and watching them go through. I haven't been talking to anyone very much. A little bit. I mean, I talk to my sister circle every week, but there's people I usually text and talk to like daily, and we haven't been chatting much, and I think everybody's sort of been feeling that sort of quiet contemplation. And then there's this sort of just feeling of just sadness that washed over me for a few days, and I feel like right now, like literally at this part of my day, just a little while ago, it started to lift. And that was after I like to take notes for the medical medium radio shows. I like to take my own notes because I feel like it helps me process what I'm hearing better if I both write it and listen to it. Maybe eventually I'll like actually type it into a document or something, so I'll process it in another way as well. But I just feel like it helps me integrate the information if I take it in different ways. So I went through, I just listened to the show live on Mondays, and then during the week I try to take notes later where I can stop the show and listen, and write all the stuff I want to write. And took me a good few hours to finish that. I mean, I did stop and make food and stuff. The animals are making a lot of noise today. They really are playful. Okay, so I like to take notes. I like to take notes on the radio shows, and I just finished taking notes on Monday's show that Anthony did about our liver's immune system. Holy moly, I cannot wait for the liver rescue book. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I am in an online study group. There's a group of, I think there's 5 or 6 of us who are gonna do a study group of the liver rescue book, and we'll do, I don't know how many chapters a week, just however many we get to, I guess, so that we can just really deepen our understanding of the information. I'm super excited about that because I've never done a study group with any of the books before. I just take in the information on my own. So I'm really excited about that. And just the information that he gave in Monday's show about our liver's immune system, when I took the notes, it's like you hear what you hear when he talks on the radio show, and sometimes he talks really fast, and you hear parts of it, but I feel like there's almost kind of no way to hear it all. But when you slow it down to take notes, all of a sudden you're really getting each tiny little piece of information, and it's like I really get to hear it because I'm making sure to write down all the parts of what I want to take from the show. And oh my gosh, that was just, and he kept saying like, this is not even, I can't even cover it in the show. I can't even cover it in the show. This is just a tiny piece of the information. I'm just giving you some basics. And it was just about the liver's immune system. And I was like, my mind was definitely blown, finding out that the liver's immune system has 6 parts to it. It's a separate immune system from like our body's whole immune system, and just the way that it tries to fend off pathogens and the way that it works in this coordinated effort together in each of these 6 stages to try to keep us healthy and safe. And I just was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this book to come out. I cannot wait to get that full information, because even that little piece of it was just like, oh my gosh. And he's been doing all these Instagram lives and all these Facebook lives recently, because he now has, like, the night he got the book, the physical copy of the book and not just the manuscript. Like this, I think it was like the second he got it, he got on Instagram Live and he was like, I have the book in my hands, I'm going to read to you from it. So he's been reading to us from the book, little bits and pieces, tiny little, like little teasers. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. October 30th cannot come soon enough. I want this book in my hands. I am going to go radio silent when I've got that book. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be like, oh my gosh, you guys, it says this. And I don't know. I don't know what I'll do, but I can't. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get this information in this book because that is what I've been working up to, is healing my liver. That's what I've been doing this whole entire time, is working on healing my body so that my liver has less of a burden on it. And my understanding has grown and grown with the information that he puts out. And as he's been putting out, and now my understanding is at the level where like I'm ready to really take on, like, let's really learn about the liver. I've been waiting for like a year for this. I really have been ready ever since I did the Detox Mastery with Maniza and really started to fully understand it. I was like, I need to know more. And I was, when he, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I was hoping and praying that his next book would be on the liver. And then when he announced it and said his next book was on the liver, I was like, yes, yes. So I've been waiting for a whole year for this to happen. Just, with bated breath. Like, I just could not wait. And I'm like, I can't wait for it to get here. So that is the excitement in my life right now, is just waiting for that book to come out. We have settled more into our routine with this little goofball, and he is in an active period of time right now in his day. He goes through little phases where, like, he'll sleep. He'll take lots of naps during the day, which is great, and he just had one. And because I moved to a different location, he was actually in the middle of a nap, but I moved to a different location. I'm in a different room than we were in, and so he's like, oh, what are we doing? Are we going to do something new? So now he's in here with me, and he doesn't come in this room very often because of all of the plush and all of the things he shouldn't get into, like all the Lego that he likes to climb on. Our schedule is becoming more like including Pendleton's schedule, and we're all sort of flowing together now. It's getting a lot better, and we know how to entertain him when he's awake and he needs to catch prey. Muffins doesn't get to do this as often now that Pendleton is around, because Pendleton is everywhere and often in my arms, so she likes a good snuggle. Anyway, where were we? Pendleton had to go in another room for a while because he was a little too much. He's getting into too much stuff that he shouldn't. Okay. Ironically, talking about integrating Pendleton into my routine, which actually has been going pretty well. It's just that this isn't a normal part of the routine for him. It's not something we do every day. So being in the room where we get to make videos is a little too exciting. And he's got to explore and be curious, because the other part is he doesn't get to come in this room because it's got stuff that he shouldn't get into. So my eating lately, well, I talked to you last time about raw versus cooked and how they make me feel. Now I know this is true, and it's been very cold here, and I have been eating a lot more cooked food than I want to. I think what I'm gonna do is, a friend of mine and I are going to try to do raw during the week and then cooked in the evening on weekends, and we'll see how that goes. Right now, it's interesting because during this introspective phase, I just really wanted cooked foods, but then I'd eat them. I mean, I'd eat like raw till 4, mostly. And then but when I would eat my cooked food in the evening, it was kind of like, this isn't really what I want. I don't know what, I thought I wanted it and I'd eat it, but then I was like, this isn't really what I want. So I don't know, I guess I'm working through some stuff with food or something, I don't know. I really do feel so much better doing raw. And then today, even though I didn't have all the ingredients to make raw stuff that I want to make, I do have some things, so. And then I thought, I don't have the ingredients to make it, so I'll just have like a potato. And then I was like, I don't want a potato. Don't want one. I really just wanted the salad. So I made a salad. I just used a minimal amount of ingredients. I didn't have lettuce, so I used Napa cabbage. I didn't have a lot of things to put in it, so I just had some marinated mushrooms and the Napa cabbage, some scallions, and the Surfrider sauce and celery. And that's what I had in my fridge. So that's what I put in the salad. And actually it was pretty delicious. So, and I'll be having later for a snack, I'll have an adrenal snack of frozen bananas, spinach, and coconut water, and I'll blend that together and have a smoothie, and that'll be my adrenal snack. And I'll probably make a salad for dinner because there will be more ingredients here. Muffins is, I don't know if you can hear her, but she's purring really loudly. We call it her puppy purr. So that's what I had today. I say my morning routine's always the same. It doesn't matter if I'm eating cooked or raw food. My morning routine is always lemon water, celery juice, heavy metal detox smoothie, and then whatever we start eating. Now, my farmer is out of cucumbers. Ugh, so that is super sad. And the farmer that we've been getting our apples from, we get like half a bushel a week. He said that's it for the season. No more apples, because all the other apples he has are promised to CSAs and other whatever. I don't know if he's going to even keep being at the farmer's market. Maybe we can get a few, I don't know. But that's it. Like, that's all the apples for the season. So we just got our last half bushel. It doesn't mean we won't be able to get apples, because we'll just get them the grocery store, Whole Foods, or the co-op. But I really love getting my food right from the farmer, because like we're getting to know him, and that's just amazing. And the apples are really great, and he gives us the seconds, which like I don't care. The seconds just means like they're not like beautiful grocery store quality apples. It just means that they are imperfect in some way, and we don't care about that. Like, we're juicing them, we're eating them, we're baking them into things. It doesn't matter what they look like, as long as we can eat them and they taste good and they are organic. That's all we care about. And he is literally the only organic apple farmer anywhere around this area at all. There are no organic U-Picks within an hour and a half of here. He is the organic apple farmer. All of the other apple farmers have to use some kind of sprays or pesticides, or they use integrated pest management or something, because there are so many non-organic farms around that it kind of ruins it for the organic farmers a lot. And so they have to be willing to either put up with that or use something, I don't know. So we were super happy to find him, and now he's gonna be done for the season. I'm so sad. I felt like that was like such a short apple season. So I'm a little sad about that, but it's okay. I can still, it's not like I can't get apples. It's just I can't get them from my farmer. So I don't know. That's I haven't had a lot of energy lately, so I've been not doing all that much. Like in this phase of introspection, and look at this girl. She's so sweet. I love this dog. In this phase of introspection and, I don't know, quiet contemplation, or whatever you call what I've been going through, I have had not very much energy. And I mean, I can do my basic daily tasks, sort of, like I can make the food. That's the most important thing. I can make the food, I can do the dishes, sometimes I can do laundry, but mostly I haven't been doing all the other things. So haven't been making videos, haven't been doing a lot of my other stuff. I have been journaling, so that's good. But I don't know, I've just been really low energy. I don't know if it's just like this energetic wave that's been hitting the planet lately, or, and I say that because like a lot of people I know have been going through the same thing, and maybe you have too. If you have, tell me about it in the comments. Like, tell me how it's been the past couple weeks for you. Have you been feeling like this sort of sad, kind of, I don't know, heavy or introspective, or like whatever the feelings you would have about it? Like, have you been feeling that lately in the past couple weeks? Just this sort of, I gotta set you down, baby, you're heavy. Speaking of heavy, I know I love you so much, I want to hold you, but you're just a little bit, it just gets heavy. You can just lay in my lap. So have you guys been feeling this? Have you been feeling this like weird, kind of heavy, energetic stuff, or kind of been struggling, or I don't know, just kind of going through it like I have, and like my friends have? I really have been noticing it these past couple of weeks. I don't know, the weather's been off and on. A lot of times my moods will coincide with whatever the weather is, but it hasn't been that way lately. Even if it's been like nice days, it's still, I've been kind of in this space. But today is like a really nice day, considering it's still cold, but it's actually quite nice outside. We can have the windows open and the sliding door open, so we've been getting some fresh air in here, which is good. So I've noticed like even Muffins has been feeling kind of sad and introspective, it seems like. I don't know about sad, but just kind of quiet and chill, and I don't know. It could also be the weather change, because that's been kind of really noticeable. It's like fall happened in September, the switch flipped that turned it into fall. And then like within 3 weeks, all of the leaves have completely turned on the trees, and even in some places they are falling off the trees. So it's the fastest fall that I've ever seen, the fastest autumn I've ever seen in my life, where it just has been overnight. It's been so fast. I just feel like maybe it's a part of the quickening, but it's just a little disconcerting. Even last year, it wasn't that fast here. Like, I was here and it wasn't that fast. It's just weird. It's kind of weird. So, I mean, that's been my week, my past couple weeks. Just that sort of, I kind of mustered up I want to do this for myself. And part of making the videos is like keeping it in my routine. It's important to me to keep that going and just to keep documenting my progress. So I want to make sure that I do this every week so I can talk about where I am, even if I'm not in a good space. And last week I just couldn't. I was like, I didn't have it in me, but this week I do. Yeah, so I mean, I want to hear from you how it's been for you. Have you been feeling this weird energetic wave? Has it been affecting your life? Has it, have things been strange for you? And if they haven't, I want to hear that too. Like, let me know how it's been for you, because I haven't heard from anybody in a couple weeks. It gets quiet when I don't put videos up. I'm like, oh, I miss all my friends in the comments section. Let me know how you're doing. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up below. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking that button, and you can ding the bell if you want to be notified when I post a new video. I do notice that I've had a couple of new subscribers, which always surprises me, especially if I get new subscribers when I'm like not putting up videos. But I do post new videos, so keep watching. And there's also, 75 or whatever, however many videos that you can watch retroactively, because I have lots of videos that I already put up with cool tips and tricks and information. They're not all this boring. I love you, my healers and health seekers. You can heal. I hope you are having a great week. I will talk to you very soon. I love you. Stay curious, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.